Hey guys, welcome back to another guided notes. This is lesson 12.3. We're going to do more practice with slope-intercept form. The learning target today that I want you to mark up is we're going to be using equations in slope-intercept form. This is super important, slope-intercept form. And we're also going to be able then to write the equations in slope-intercept form. Write equations in slope-intercept form. So slope-intercept form is the equation y equals to mx plus b, where m is the slope of the line. It's super important, everyone, that we know that the m is the slope of the line, and then we know that the b is the y-intercept of the line. If we know these two pieces of information, if we know the slope and we know the y-intercept, then we can graph a line. But we are always going to know that our slope, our m, is what is attached to the x, and the b, the y-intercept, is always what's over here by itself. So if we have the slope and the y-intercept, then we can graph a line. On these first three examples, we're given the line, and now we need to find the slope and the y-intercept so that we can write the equation. So in this first one here, let's find the y-intercept first. It's always smart to start with the y-intercept. So the y-intercept is where the line crosses the y-axis, which would be right there. We're going to do a rise of 1, 2, 3, and a run of 1. You can see there's another point, there's a point, there's a point. So find points on the line, and then you have to just connect those 2 points by doing the rise over the run. Rise over run, rise over run, rise over run. And the rise is 1, 2, 3. The run is 1. So our slope is 3 over 1, which is equal to just a slope of 3. Our y-intercept, which we know how to identify, is right there. That's going to be a slope of negative 3. So our equation of this line would be y is equal to negative 3x minus 3. That's how you do the first one. Now looking at the second one, let's find our y-intercept. Our y-intercept is right here in the middle. It's called the origin. It's the origin, so our y-intercept is going to be 0. And our slope of the line, we got to find other points on the line. There's a point, there's a point, there's a point, here's a point, here's a point, here's a point. So now we're going to do the rise and the run. Rise, run, rise, run. You can see that this is the rise of the run. So it's really a rise of 1 and a run of 1, 2, 3. So our slope would be 1 over 3. Positive because it's going uphill. So our equation is y is equal to 1/3 x, put the x with the slope, and then you don't even need to put plus 0. Since it's going through the origin, just leave it as 0 like that. That's number 2. Number 3, you should notice that it's going downhill, so we know our slope is going to be negative. But let's first find the y-intercept, which is at this point right here, which is 1. And then we're going to find other points on the line. Looks like there's 1 there and 1 there. Find as many points as you can on this line. And then we're going to do the rise and the run. Notice how the rise is going down this time from left to right, which means, again, it's going to be a negative slope going down 1, 2, 3, 4, minus 4 over 1. So a slope of minus 4 over 1 is equal to a slope of negative 4. So the equation for this line would be y is equal to negative 4x plus 1. I want you right now to press pause and do the 3 problems below this on your own. Press pause and try those right now. Okay, on the back side of your equation, of your guided notes, on the back side, you'll see 3 equations. Now we're given the equation and we need to graph the line. So A is y is equal to 5x. Notice there is no b here. If there's no b, then we know that means our origin is our y-intercept because it's just plus 0. Plus 0 means it goes through the origin. It goes through 0, 0. Our slope, m, would be equal to 5, which in this case, rise over run is 5 over 1. And our b would be equal to 0 here. So we're going to do a rise of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and a run of 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and a run of 1. Go down 5, left 1, down 5, left 1. This should form a straight line. Make sure it goes through all your points. Try to catch your mistake if you made one, if it doesn't go through the origin. But that's the first line. That's A. Let's try B. On B, y is equal to negative 2x plus 1. So our m here, our slope, is negative 2, which is really negative 2 over 1. And our b is equal to positive 1. So we're starting at our y-intercept, our b, start right there. Now we're going to do a slope of negative 2 over 1. Negative 2 over 1. Notice how this is a negative slope, which means it's going downhill from left to right. Go back to where you started from. Now we're going to go up to left 1, up to left 1, up to left 1. And this again is going to form a straight line that goes through all the points. This is what we practiced last class. Hopefully this is review. Please press pause and do letter C on your own. Okay, now this last one. What we have here on number 8A is we have the equation given to us. We need to identify our m, our slope, which in this case is this number, which is always attached to the x. So our slope is 2 over 3. And our y-intercept, our b, is equal to 3. Let's start at our y-intercept, which is 3 right here. Now we're going to rise 2, run 3. Put a point. Rise 2, run 3. Put a point. Rise 2, run 3. Go back to where you started from. Go down 2, left 3. Down 2, left 3. Down 2, left 3. Make your point. Make your line that goes through all of your points. It should form a straight line. What I want you guys to do now is I want you to press pause and do B and C on your own and then complete your IXL. For those of you who are still listening, I would like to thank you for listening to the guide and notes. As a reward, I would ask that anyone who wants to be rewarded for your hard work can raise your hand and ask either Mr. Thomas or Miss Ramey for a sucker. Since you are still with me, listening and following along, all you have to do is raise your hand, show them your guide and notes, show them that you have done all the problems, and they will give you a sucker for your hard work. Try to keep it a secret. Don't tell other people. Let's see who can get done. Your guided notes have to be completed in order to get a sucker. Thanks, guys. Good job.